past, future, where he can see something in his mind and still talk about it, even though he's not directly experiencing it.
Yeah. He needed
my picture to really anchor it, but as soon as he saw that was enough to replay that event. Yeah. And kids with ASD, they have what we call fact-based memory. So, he'll remember all the sea creatures he saw there, but emotion-based memory, or what we call autobiographical memory, is what's really hard for them. So the fact that once you gave the prompt and we talked about that, he remembered the emotions of that event.
Yeah, he actually does do that. I don't know if I told you, when he broke his iPad, we had a dreadful time. It's actually the first time that he's ever had a real meltdown, and he wouldn't take another iPad, he wouldn't take another cover, he wouldn't take anything. And then when he eventually did, he kept reenacting what happened. He would throw it on the ground and cry and say it's broken. And it took him a long time, but he does do that. He reenacts.
Yeah, I wonder if you might need to capitalise on that to help him, because they're big emotions that he's reliving.
What do you need?
Talking about
your back is gone? There you are. There you are. Look, there's your favourite one. Is that your favourite? Is this your favourite? You need to do it. Where's your little things? Do you want Mummy to do it? You don't need to cry. Shh. Mummy just needs to talk to Tanya. Ashton, shh. It's okay. It's okay, darling. What do you need? What do you need? You're all right. You're all right.
I wonder if we need to capitalise on that, because what he needs is the language to form the story so that he can frame up the emotions.
Yeah.
Because the fact that he's reenacting it tells he's trying to work out what's the language of that story. And that's where we can probably, we've always done scripting for him.
Yes.
He might be scripting more social stories about events.
Yeah.
Do that through drawing, like through comic strip drawing, a little bit like what I just did then.
Yeah.
So he can start to anchor the images he's got there and then have the language that underpins it.
Yeah, okay.
And the most important bit for kids with ASD in particular is to really get the story around the emotions right.
Yeah, yeah.
So we won't talk about the iPad because I don't know, is that what's setting him up, or is something else in his play setting him up there?
I'm not just let me...
Okay.
He hasn't... I just... hang on.
I don't know if he heard us talking about the iPad thing, because that was obviously a big one for him.
No, I think he's... Hello? Sammy, can you bring up the little tokens that demagnify the Bagagon? He can't open them.
Oh.
They must be at the other house. Are any of the...
No, there's none in the box. You've always got to have them in the box, because he's upset. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Oh, mystery solved.
I'm just trying to recall. Ashton, it's okay.
Sammy's bringing them up.
Sammy's going to get it. Do you need a cuddle?
Hurry up, Sammy. I'm waiting too long.
Hey. Do you want to show Tanya your favourite one? It's all right. It's okay. Look, there's a turtle. The other night, when you get the Bakugan, it comes with a sheet of all different Bakugan that you can collect. So the other night, he came out and he showed me one that he wanted it, and we said, okay, we'll go to the shops tomorrow and get, have a look and see if it's there. And so then the next night he came out, and we have a spare bedroom, we have a guest room, and in the guest room, since we've come back, has been leftover Christmas presents, because he didn't unwrap things at Christmas. And so he's been going in, every couple of nights. He thinks that's, like the present room. anyway, I've cleared it all out now, so there's nothing in there. So he goes in and there was nothing in there, and then he came out and we didn't get to the shop because it was Anzac Day.
Yeah.
So he came out and he said, I can't find it. We have to find it. And he broke down and he was so distressed. He looked everywhere and I didn't really realise what it was. And then I said to Eddie, you know what he's looking for? He's looking for the Bakugan. And so we said, well, tomorrow we'll go to the shops because it wasn't open today and we'll get it. And he was okay.
Yeah. And I think you might have some more of those kinds of things where he's doing some future planning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's starting to do that. And you'll see some stronger emotions come with that, and also where he's got to work out the reality sometimes of life. And if we take those opportunities and add the language behind it, he'll be able to then, I was really sad there because I wanted that one. I wanted it straight away, but the shops were closed. Yeah. I had to wait 2 days. So it's just building that kind of language into that.
Hang on, sorry. There you
You're
are.
right.
There you are. Thanks, Sammy.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah, so that was, that was interesting. And, like it sort of was, we couldn't work out what it was. And then I suddenly realised what it was. But, but anyway.
And I wonder if I wasn't sure how he'd react, and I started to draw that. But it's interesting that he actually did like looking at that. So I wonder he would probably like where we draw those narrative stories out, because he started to do some more drawing and creating himself, hasn't he?
Yeah. But what was interesting was he wanted to wipe it away.
Yeah.
When he got sad.
Like, I want that to be gone now. Yep. Yeah. I don't want to rehash that, which is really, that's the power of drawing it, talking it through, because when you label feelings and you put it in a narrative story, that gets integrated within your memory and you can cope with those emotions.
Yes.
So it's about replaying that, talking it through, and I was okay, Poppy fixed the problem, and each time you retell that story again, those emotions get integrated with the event and it builds that autobiographical memory for him.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Which is part of, you want him to have those emotions because it's the emotions that drives that memory and that language, and how he learns to cope with that and says, remember this might be like when you lost your hat at sea. You remember you're really sad, but Poppy fixed it. Yeah. Remember this is like when you really wanted that Bakugan, but we couldn't go to the shops. It's just like that. We can't go to the shops today. It's like that other time. Then you can recall that other time and go, it was okay. We fixed it in the end. So he starts to feel that I felt like this is what happened, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I liked watching I got the Statue of Liberty idea. His Statue of Liberty one. What a legend.
That says Thomas the Tank Engine crane. Like, it looked nothing like his Thomas the Tank Engine crane. And he just made that himself.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I don't even know where he's seen the Statue of Liberty.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was thinking, you haven't taken the kids to that side of the country, have you?
No.
No.
So he's probably seen it on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I thought that's why I experimented today to see if he'd tolerate a Lego character with a build, to try and see if we can build these people.
He pretends, he pretends he's the Statue of Liberty. And he does the actions for, like he holds his hand up with his finger, like as the flame.
Yeah.
So, when he's acting, when he's acting out with his wand.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I might do some more of those Lego stop motion.
Yeah, that's good.
I might keep following this interest of his around camouflage animals.
Yeah.
What I'm extremely proud of him doing today, which is him moving into this next stage of language development, he could answer some what's going to happen next questions. And I haven't seen him do that before.
Uh-huh.
What do you think we might see here, Ashton? And he was able to predict. What do you think is going to happen next? And he was able to predict. And he did that in the Spider-Man story, which was really nice.
Yes.
And then this reflecting, seeing a past event, not just acting it out, but being able to do some of the language to do with it, which is really moving into that next phase of language development. It's all, if we can peek it in his interests, which is the same old with Ashton, but it's really nice to see that growth in his skills. Yeah.
No, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Tanya.
Cool. Now, our session on Friday, I've had an on again, off again. It's my boardroom meeting. Usually we would go down to Melbourne for it. They called it off, but now we're having it. She only made the decision last week. So that would be our session on Friday. I can do